Hello, my name is Darrell,
And my name is Greg.
and this is Inside the Mastermind. And today we're going to talk about the power of networking here. Before we go into that, you might wonder what is a mastermind? So, a mastermind is defined by Napoleon Hill as the coordination of knowledge and effort of two or more people who work toward a definite purpose in the spirit of harmony.
And here at Inside the Mastermind, we focus on five main areas of life, which include mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially. And we are actually here to improve these areas in our own lives, as well as help you, the viewers, do the same for your life and help you create a life of meaning, abundance, and greatness.
That's right. And yeah, again, today we're talking about networking here and just kind of the power and the importance of networking. But before we get into that too much, I got a corny joke, maybe one or two, just hanging out. Um, so I got a question for you, Greg. So why did the can crusher quit his job?
Because he finally kicked the can.
No, because it was soda pressing. And yeah, that I guess we could just jump into chatting a little bit about like networking, and I believe that's how we met here, and how a lot of things are done today is just kind of networking there. I don't think networking really became that popular and that important there until probably the mid 90s, maybe, or maybe it was the 2000s or so. Maybe it's probably always been important, but I just remember growing up, I don't remember that my parents were talking about going to networking events or anything like that. It didn't really seem to become a thing to me until maybe the late 90s, early mid 2000s or so. How about you, Greg? Like, what's your thought on like networking and stuff? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, actually, I think is very powerful. Now, yeah, growing up, I had no idea what it was. That was never talked about in the neighborhood or around the house. The way I got introduced to networking was actually through my previous corporate job because I had the network because I was a recruiter for a call center. So the network, to get leads and to generate candidates. So just go talk to other businesses and outreach programs. So that was my introduction to networking, and then I got involved in network marketing, which also is the name is networking, network in there, network marketing. So you have to market through network, and that so we really got exposed to it, and then again that's how we actually connected. So we met at a networking event, even though we had different different vehicles, I should say, but similar paths as far as we still had the same end goal. So I think we met at that place in downtown that where we actually met this past weekend for First Fridays. That's where we actually first connected. So we just kind of met just to talk, to get to know each other, and then from there, now look, we're doing a mastermind together. So I think networking is very powerful and huge because you just never know who you're going to meet and who's going to impact you and your life, and who's going to help prepare you to do more and just keep going. You just never know. But I believe in networking 100%.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think we both kind of agree that networking is a necessary thing, and it's not really an evil. There's so many benefits to it there to networking, and maybe we'll have on kind of some of the Uber networkers here. I know you're kind of an Uber networker. I used to be up, slowed down a little bit here with kind of a little one to watch after here and there, but maybe we can have some of those bigger networkers come on and kind of give their tips here at some point. But maybe we could just kind of throw out our our own tips or just feedback. I I personally would just kind of throw out there the idea that as far as networking goes, um, what I don't really like is when people you're kind of meeting people for the first time. First thing out of their mouth is like, "Hey, like what do you do? Where do you work?" Like, and kind of like, "Why should I be talking to you?" I guess for some people that is kind of a necessary thing. They want to kind of get through the right people and talk to the right people. But to others, it could be just a little bit disconcerting, I think, if you're kind of approaching people like, okay, you're not an owner of something. Oh, you're not like, you don't kind of like work in the industry that I'm looking for. Well, then you don't really require my time and energy. Bye. I'm going to go ahead and move on. I think it's kind of rude to come with that aspect, and I've seen that before. And I think maybe I even was that guy. Maybe the first 6 months of networking that I ever did, which was like over a decade ago or so. But that's one thing I would say to avoid. I don't know. What do you feel about like kind of good approaches, bad approaches to networking, Greg?
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you. You know, you have people that just sometimes they don't even say anything. They just like look at you, just hand you their business card, like, what do you want me to do with this, and just walk away. Like, okay, but yeah, I think, like you said, it may work for some people, but I think definitely building true relationships and not necessarily throwing your product or service out there at people. And if people don't want it, that's totally fine. You know, not everybody's going to want what you have. Not everybody needs what you have. So, but I feel that the people who are, again, like I think we've spoke about before, again, I'm really about making relational transactions versus transactional transactions. That make it the meeting relational versus transactional is what I'm trying to say. So instead of saying, okay, what's your name? What do you do? Okay, here's my card, and walk away. You know, just develop a true relationship. Hey, how are you? You know, what's your name? Oh, cool. How long have you been here? Have you ever done networking before? Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Are you from here, Arizona, or what are your hobbies? Not even necessarily mention what they do, but just get to know them. Then if it comes around, okay, well, oh, what type of work are you in? Okay, great. Well, maybe let's connect. Actually, literally set up a one-on-one just to get to know each other. That's what I like to do, is really just get to know people. I'm not trying to push anything in anyone's face. I don't bring anything I have, product or service. I just want to get to know the person truly, and then, you know, who knows whether, hey, it could lead to something, or maybe just you develop a strong friendship or a network, or maybe that person knows someone that can help you out, or vice versa. But I truly believe in just really networking, just get to know the person. I think if you have in your mind, a lot of times we are so anxious to get whatever we have out there, because obviously if you sell something, you make money. So obviously we all need to make money to survive, no matter what you do. But if that's all that's on your mind, you're going to be more just too anxious and get upset when people don't want what you have, and you just walk away, and you could burn a bridge or relationship that can develop to something else later. Versus, hey, don't even have that in your mind. If I don't make a sale today, that's great. I don't care. I just want to make a relational impact on someone. And then, you know, things happen, whether you get it or not. You're not going to be upset because you didn't make a sale or anything. But if you did get a contact, and maybe you did sit down for coffee just to get to know the person on a personal level and really ask them about their life, and not necessarily even mention business, maybe to the end or a little bit. And then maybe the next meeting can be about business. But yeah, I do believe some people just say, here's my card. What do you do? Walk away. And that's like a lot of the bigger networking events. Some people are just in the habit of networking without really doing things to actually propel their business forward. So yeah, I mean, even though, yeah, I do network still, but I do try to concentrate more on specific niches or niche, whatever you want to call it. I think people say both, niche. That's going to help me prepare myself. And once I started doing that, I'm actually propelling a lot quicker and faster, and it's more beneficial to specific type of networking I'm going to now versus just going to every networking event. I mean, yeah, you can find benefit in that, but when I kind of just bog it on and just, okay, I'm going to go to just this one, I'm going to have to pass up on this one and go here, maybe do 2 a week versus 5 a week, just so you don't burn yourself out. For me, it helped me do it that way.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think part of it is, you know, kind of, you already mentioned it, quality over quantity there. I mean, you can go in and get like 50 business cards and stuff, but if you like never talk to 49 of those people ever again, then it's kind of a pointless endeavor there. But if you go in and maybe get 5 business cards, but you have like 5 deep conversations with people, and I'll be honest, sometimes I need to work on that. They're getting in a little bit deeper, but I usually uniformly don't go up to someone and say, hey, like, what do you do? Like, where are you from? Like, you know, like, what company do you work for? And so, like, it's kind of a little bit off-putting to like kind of come that direct to me anyway there. But if you're talking about like, where are you from? Or have you been here before? Do you know anybody here? And kind of like have a conversational introduction there before just kind of going, okay, meat and potatoes, like what can you do for me? I think that'll work a little bit better in the end. And I guess another aspect of networking right now, I mean, there's networking events, of course, there's meetups, of course, but then you can kind of network online a lot, and there's on LinkedIn, there's this thing called Lion. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, Greg, with the Lion, but Lion.
Yeah, like open networker, or like
LinkedIn Open Network. Yeah, and I kind of struggle with that. I might know someone who has multiple LinkedIn profiles. Might know someone, and I think one is considered more of just like people that they know they've actually met. Then one's kind of just vein is open, and it's like Lion LinkedIn Open Network, and they're just kind of connecting with whoever is available to connect with. As far as what works best for you, I guess that just depends on your industry or not. Do you have an opinion on that? Like, just kind of open networking when you haven't really met the person directly?
No, I do actually have that on my LinkedIn profile, Lion, open networker. So not too typically, I get a lot of requests from people, and some people are like, why this person requested me? Like, they just randomly. So I do sort of very lightly screen my LinkedIn connects. Like, if somebody connects with me, they have no picture, no connects, I'm not going to accept that. But if someone has, I don't know, 500 plus, and they have like a good profile, I'll connect with them on LinkedIn, because you just never know. Sometimes do get automated messages where you accept someone, say, hey, and they have shoot you this private message. It's like 2-page long introduction. Is like, hey, click here if you want to connect with me. I'm like, wait, what? You can totally tell it's automated. They have some type of Hootsuite or something that's doing that. But yeah, I do have that on it because I do connect with, I guess you say, almost any type of person on there. I don't really care, but I do like to actually. It's funny. This one guy, he actually connected with me, and for a while, I actually kind of stopped doing this because I just don't kind of have the time to. But everybody that would connect with me, I would send them a message like, "Hey, thanks for connecting." Just like, I forget, I'll say something like, "Thanks for connecting. So how are you? What type of, industry are you in?" or something like that. And then there's one guy was like, "Wow, you actually responded to me." Like, other people just ignore this, and we jumped on a phone call, just talked for a bit, and he's like, "Wow, thank you for speaking to me. This was amazing." That kind of inspired him a little bit, I guess, just from talking to him. But I was doing that for everybody who would connect with me. I would say, "Hey, thanks for connecting." So I love to connect with people and to establish a true relationship. What type of industry are you in? What are you doing? So that would more time leads to a response from people. Hey, thanks for connecting. I just like to connect with people. Blah blah blah. Some people won't even respond. I'm like, well, why would you want to connect with somebody if you're not going to talk to them? So kind of delete that person, because I would send them a message just to be nice, and you see if they read it and they don't respond to you. So I just kind of, okay, is there some point to have you on here? Why you connecting me, just so you can have a bigger network? But if you're not going to actually respond, it's kind of rude in my opinion. But I don't know, that's just me. But yeah.
Yeah, and we can probably go ahead and wrap up on this one. But I think what would be cool maybe in the future is just having kind of, again, bigger networks out there kind of come on and kind of share their little tips. I know one in particular who would probably be open to that, because she's just kind of a hardcore connector, networker, that type of thing. So
another idea I thought about really quickly just now is maybe we could even do like a I don't know if it's necessarily a live like now, or maybe just pre-record a video. We both attend a networking event together, just kind of record a little bit, like just bits and pieces of, hey guys, like, we're attending a networking event. This is how it looks in case if you've never done it before, you're nervous. Maybe just like a networking one-on-one for people. This is how you attend an event. This is where this is how it looks. I don't know, maybe I just thought about that.
I think that's a pretty awesome idea. Like, just brainstorming as on the fly. I like it. So I guess I'll throw, based on that, I'll throw some audience homework out there. Step 1, go to meetup.com. Step 2, type in networking into the search bar. And step 3, find a networking event that is in your city or local area there and check it out there. I mean, it may be great and glorious. It might be just 2 or 3 people, but you might meet some great connections there. I'd encourage you to check out a network. And great. Could I like just jump in with? I know you probably like pulled up a quote, but like I've got an idea for a quote, and maybe you could just like we could do a bonus quote if you don't like this one. Like,
Yeah, totally. But also just to add a couple more to what you just stated. So yeah,
sure.
also again, meetup.com is awesome. Also, guys, if you most people are on Facebook, just go to Facebook. There's events there. Even Eventbrite, you can download the app Eventbrite. There's networking there. So yeah, there's multiple sources to find networking events. So there's no excuse to I don't know what to do.
There's all kinds of options out there. And this quote, not sure of the original source. I think it's kind of debate in mid debate right now who originally said this, but the quote is your your net worth is equal to your network there. And the more I hear that quote, the more it rings true. People that kind of really succeed in life, they have huge networks there. So go ahead and grow your network today. And that, did you have another quote though, Greg? Or
I mean, it's funny. It's kind of actually similar to what you said. This one is by Reid Hoffman. He says, or I think, I'm not sure, Reid Hoffman. Your network is the people you want to help. Wait, I'm sorry. Your network is the people who want to help you and you want to help them. And that's really powerful.
okay, yeah, fantastic. And with that, we'll probably go ahead and wrap up here, but just wanted to throw out the idea if you are looking for motivation and inspiration, that type of thing, if you're looking for just some guidance there, if you're looking for a healthy lifestyle, check out Greg's blog. It's called planetgreenzen.com. And it's got a lot of great articles and resources in there to help you get to the next level. So.
Thanks, Darrell. And if you guys are actually looking to join this same mastermind group with Darrell and I, definitely connect with Darrell. He will have his information in the description below. So you click on a link, fill out the form, and Darrell will connect with you and take it from there. But definitely you can't win if you don't click. If you don't play, kind of like the quote we talked about the one time. So click on the link, connect to Darrell, and hey, take it from there. We'll see, get you on the show.
Thank you, sir, for that. And at this point, we'll probably go ahead and call it a wrap. If you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and share it out with friends. Subscribe to our channel, podcast, if it comes to that. If you did not enjoy this, then go ahead and reach out to us. Go ahead and give us feedback. Our goal here is to improve and make it better. So with that, thank you for watching Inside the Mastermind and have a great rest of the day.
Alrighty, bye, guys.